Hey! What's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? Body getting it funny? What's going on, people? What's going on, people? It is the day of another day that we call Happy Friday. And it would have been said, what's going on, people? Hopefully everybody's doing everything as far as being safe. And it's where we're living in and knocking down doors and making your dreams come true and practicing ignore. Now, of course, you know, I got the fan on and stuff like that, so I'm trying to talk a little louder so you can hear me. Because it's warm and stuff, and I'm not going to stand the staff that long. And, you know, because I waited a little longer, and I wanted to share this message with you. Because I realized a lot of people going through changes and stuff, and I had a conversation with quite a few of you. And I noticed that everybody's hurting, and it's sad, but it's real. Depression is real. And I've also told you in reference to a lot of times we're going through something in the belly of the beast. You're going to start wanting to commit suicide. I told you what to do. So say, I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. I want you to practice that, whether you believe in God or not. Just my opinion. Also, you is the kind of person that's going through stuff that's really bad, that's, you know, you're going through a lot. And then a lot of times people say, well, God not going to give you more than you can bear, but I don't believe that myself. I think you ought to have tools and stuff that handle a lot of different things, because everybody can't handle many things. That's why people commit suicide. Everybody has an answer, but they don't have tools that will help you work your way through it. Now, me, myself, I'll give you a couple of tools that may help you. Whether you want to utilize it and make it work for you, it's up to you. I'm just going to put it in your ear. Now, this is some things I can tell you to do. Now, if you're a person that's really depressed and a lot of things that bother you, I do not want you to play sad songs, depressing songs, songs that make you feel miserable. Because a lot of times when you're unhappy, we look for things that soothe that pain. And actually, we're actually pulling on that negative song or the negative TV show, and we're actually pulling it with us. So even though the song has ended or the TV show has ended, it's still going in our mind. They didn't help us to actually beat it, the negativity, which means the darkness, which make us even more depressed. So don't do that. If you're the kind of person who listens to gospels, then listen to gospel. And sometimes you just need to not play gospels, not play music, just have a moment of silence. Find something that's made like a game, or, you know, something that's going to exercise your mind to keep you off of thinking about you and your problems and things that bother you. You have to kind of divorce your mind until you get yourself back into the frame of mind. You get be introduced to your mind as far as, you know, life and thinking and stuff. And some people say, well, I can't do that, and that's fine. Everybody's not going to receive this message, because sometimes people, when you try to give them, you know, little tools and stuff that help them, sometimes people can only look for the darkness because they don't care. And that's where you're at. But I'm going to get a conversation reference to the people that want to listen to what I have to say. Also, if you have in a relationship with someone that's abusive to you, you have to start finding tools to leave. A lot of times we're with people in our life and stuff, they supposed to be in a season, not the reason that we kept them there, and they're still there in your gut feeling and telling you for a long time that you need to go. Start finding tools and shelters everywhere you can start planning your escape, because a lot of times we're looking for lightness and positivity, and we actually have the darkness there with us, and they're feeding this information out here. Prime example. I had a conversation with a guy and stuff like that yesterday and stuff. He said a lot of negative things, and I sit back and I listen. And that's the one thing we have to do when somebody's saying things to us. We have to take it in. We have to take it in the bad as well as the good. And sometimes you have to take it in, and you're not gonna be ready to receive what they're saying to you, but it is their truth about you. Now, if there's something that's positive that can make you grow, you take it and utilize it. But it says this, what they call it, constructive criticism, stuff like that. A lot of times criticism that they're giving to you, they have nothing to do with you, has to do with their past and their experience and their story, has nothing to do with you, and it'll take you down. Me and myself, people have a conversation, want to share with me about myself, with anything I have on, with anything I do. Sometimes I take it, sometimes I don't. Because at the end of the day, I know when something is a compliment or an insult or someone is just trying to be mean to me, I'll get it. And at the end of the day, they just want to give their conversation rather to an opinion about anything that I do or anything as far as my, tools to try to help people. They have an opinion on that. But at the end of the day, they're also the ones that don't want you to grow and prosper. And also, they don't want you to have an opinion on them. Now this is the thing. Do not go to anywhere or to anybody's page who is being very negative on that day you are hurting or depressed. Because it's going to make you even more depressed. I know you said, well, Raven, I want to find out. But at the end of the day, remember, you can always go back to it later on. But at that time, you got to let the depressing part of your life dilute. You have to let it dilute and, you can move on and be more stronger. Because a lot of times mentally, we can't deal with a lot of things at every time. Even though a lot of times people think we're so strong, we're human. We get weak moments. We fall off the boat. Sometimes we can't be always the one swimming up to the boat to get back in. We need somebody to pull us in without us even trying to get back in. Me, myself, I'm not perfect. Far from it. But at the end of the day, I do know when it comes time for me, when I'm going through a lot, what I do is I cut the TV off. I cut the music off. And I sit in silence. And I just rest. And I try not to think about anything. Anything. What I try to do is say, I'm going to try to do this. I start trying to find strategies of things that's going to make me grow and to move forward in my life. I don't think about my problems, and I have tons. I try to think of things that's going to make me move forward. Okay, here's a problem. Now, what are you going to do about this? Okay. You don't have a job, Raven. What do you need to do? You need to start going to this place. Let me go on Career Builders. Let me go on Monster. Let me go here. Let me start hitting these places. I'm starting to check this out. And take my time and exercise and read and go through it and stuff. Because at the end of the day, I have to find ways to get out the darkness. And a lot of times people want to sit in it. Don't sit in it. You have to start divorcing the darkness. And do not go around people that's being very negative at this point in your life. Because you're going to bring that negative energy with you and it's going to consume you. Even though the video has stopped, even though the TV show has stopped, it's still living within your mind. Listen, it just tools to help you. Like I said before, when the belly of the beast and a lot of dead spirits that whisper in your ear are telling you to kill yourself, say, I rebuke it in the name of Jesus, because it's not what you're thinking. It's just somebody that's very angry, that did not want to die, and the couple of minutes they got within your body of believing that they're going to take it. Anyway, I just want to share this with you because, like I said before, depression is real and it's on the uprise. And I do not want anyone to kill themselves. I want you to stay forward. I want you to stay focused. I want you to divorce that dark side. And anything that's dark, I want you to stay away from it at this period in your life. I know some of you are going to receive this message. Some of you are going to take it, and some of you will not. But for those who want to receive it, like I said before, find tools to leave in it. When you find yourself feeling depressed, and you see, you got tools that's showing you that you were depressed, that's one thing you need to do as well. Whenever I'm depressed, I start doing my hair. So when I know I'm depressed, I'm doing, okay, you're doing your hair. You're not going to like it. No matter what hairstyle you're going to do, you're going to hate it. Because I know I'm at a depressing part in my life. So I have to find tools that's going to move me forward. You can make videos. You can make videos that influence other people. If you're watching this video, you can actually start a video today and try to influence other people to help them, or your tools and your ways that can help them, get out of that spot too, because even I can give you my point, but maybe you could even share something even more bigger than what I share. Anyway, like I said before, I love your feedback in this. So like I said before, subscribe to my channel. At the top there's an Instagram button. If you follow me, I follow you back. And I love your feedback in this. I'll let you on that. And thank you for watching Catch the Rain. Alright now. Did you subscribe? Come on, baby. Let's go on Instagram. Like I said before, I want you to email me at ravenover@yahoo.com. Don't worry, anything you send to me be confidential. Please do not put the story down in the comment section. At the top, there's an Instagram button. Guess what? If you follow me, I'll follow you back. Did you subscribe yet? Love you. Love you.